Hey guys, it is Organic Beauty in the building. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. Guys, it is Organic Beauty. Thank you for joining. Sorry. If it's your first time, don't forget to smash that like button and smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to click that red bell right on top just for notifications, because I have one of the best channels ever. Today, we are going to do an unboxing by a company called Monat. I've been using them for the past 6 years or so. And the consultant that I work with, she was so sweet. She actually sent me a card, and I wanted to look at it in front of you guys. Like, I don't know. I mean, I kind of looked at it, but not really. And I just thought it was super sweet of her to do that. So we're just gonna jump right into it. Wishing my family and I a happy and healthy holiday, and saying that she's so grateful. So thank you, girl. You know who you are. I thought this is so sweet of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And then this is how it looks. So cute, right? Hey guys, my apologies. I'm not even sure if you even know who this company is, right? So let me get into that. They specialize in hair care, skin care, wellness care, all of those things. Their products are actually vegan products. So that's great for people that are trying to go into that direction. But I still wanted to give you guys a quick synopsis of, what they do, and you'll see what they have to offer once I do the unboxing. But definitely check out their website. You need my consultant information, I'll send it over to you. But carry on. That's so thoughtful. You don't get, customer service like that no more. Customer service it barely exists. 6 years ago, I decided to stop relaxing my hair. I was relaxing my hair, I don't know, 6 to 8 weeks, whatever the time frame of it is. When you need another relaxer, right? And I feel like things were changing. I don't know if the product itself was changing or if my beautician just wasn't it no more. It just wasn't hitting like it did when I first started to get it. I found my hair to be super thin, and there was very limited body in it. It was limited growth for me. You know what I mean? Either way, I was just really unhappy with getting relaxers. And what really did it for me was I had wound up moving to Queens, right? This is before I got married. I moved to Queens, and my beautician was in Harlem, Spanish Harlem. But to get over there was always a pain in the ass. Beyond belief to get over there. Train delays. I would always be so freaking late. I had to work it out. But I remember, my beautician at the time, she didn't have the time. She was just straight up I don't got time. I'm like, damn. So I just was like, you know what? Maybe I don't need it anymore. Maybe I should just start doing my own hair. But I never felt comfortable putting in a relaxer in my hair. I was so scared to do that. Even dyes, I was not doing that shit. It wasn't happening. So I started to wash my hair and stuff like that. But you know what happens when you have the relaxers? You got that crazy new growth, right? I'm trying to paint a picture. This is a real life story. Not only my story, it might be your story. It was probably an inch. I was really feeling myself. It was 3 months in, and I was like, you know what? It's not looking great, because you had all of this new growth and then you had all this straight hair, and it looked bad. Bottom line was, I said, you know what? F it. I'm cutting all my hair off. It was definitely an inch. I gotta see if I can find some pictures. I don't know, cause I got a new phone. The way my phone's set up, it might not be in there, you know what I'm saying? And I remember me and my husband were just engaged at that time. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even know how he's gonna react to me, because because I just didn't know how he was going to react. And I was like, oh, what if he's what the fuck? It was in years. But he wasn't. He was like so supportive. He actually really liked it. And I made it cute, right? Like, so I just didn't like cut it like I didn't give two shits. Like, you know, I cut it nice. He might not be able to tell because I got my attachment on one of my exhibits, but it's very fine in texture. And you can kind of like see it now. Maybe a little bit. For shampoo and conditioner, I was using, it was a conditioner in a purple bottle. You guys probably seen it. They have it like in Walmart or whatever like that. They have all different types of them, like curly, straight, blah, blah, blah. Was it Fergie or something? Or am I thinking about the rap? The Fergalicious. I'm moving on. But the bottom line was Auggie's, I think it's Aussies or something like that. That was me. And that worked out for me for a while. But again, I wasn't seeing any growth. You know what I mean? It wasn't like shiny. It was just soft, which wasn't, I'm not complaining about it. You know what I'm saying? So I would see my consultants TikToks, or at the time she had Instagram, and she has this beautiful curly hair, and I was like, man, what in the world is she putting in her hair? Because remember, my hair was short. I wanted it curly, and I was like, I gotta ask her next time I see her online. And 2 days, 3 days later, she had posted something, and I was like, girl, what are you putting in your hair? Because it's always on point. And you could go to her Instagram page. Head full of hair, curls popping, like, and she told me this is what she uses, the Monat, and I was like, really? So I started off slow. You know, I got the shampoo, conditioner, the basics. She also gave me some gifts. This is my favorite. Like, I can't tell you guys, this Glossy Shine Mist by Monat. Oh, the truth. This will make your hair so shiny. I'm gonna spray it right now. I mean, I have some sheen on it already. I mean, it's probably not the best style to like put shine on it, but let me see. I wanted to make sure you guys see it. It's so hard to see, but you gotta believe me, it definitely gives a nice shine, and it makes it so soft. This stuff is the best. Like, I was like, I cannot run out of that at all. This is how my hair came out after I used Monat products a few weeks ago. This I can't run out of, and this stuff right here I can't run out of, because I got a whole Monat section right here in my boutique. The thermal protectant. So when I do decide to flat iron my hair, which I try not to, but if I did, I'm putting this all in. Soon as I'm about to do it, I'm like, and it's a wet, right? Like, so it makes your hair super wet, but then it does something incredible. Like, it actually like dries it up really quickly at the same time. So, you know, it's not oversaturated in it being wet. So it's like dry enough to flat iron. And when I say it gives you that shine, because you don't put this on until the end. But this is what you would use right before you flat iron your hair. You won't regret it. Nice of her was the Frizz Fix. So this is smoothing hair promise. Perfect for the summertime. I don't know if you're a frizzy girl, but this is something that you would put on your hair before you would go out. Super good. It's lightweight, and you can, it's like a pre-styling treatment. So this is perfect. Box is like, oh my gosh. Ooh. All right, I got it. Oh, what is this?
What is this?
Christmas is come early. This is so freaking cool. I wanted to try this. Okay, so like I told you, I flat iron my hair, right? But this flat iron is different. It's like, okay, let me just give you the features. Like, I'm so excited, like beyond belief. So it's nano titanium plates. So it's gonna provide that consistent temperature and then also that heat distribution. Ooh. The plate is about 1.5 of an inch as well. So it's perfect for all hair lengths. So 1.5, yeah, I'd say that's about accurate. Let's see what else. So it has like this cool like little waffle pattern, and it looks like that. I'm gonna open it up so you guys can actually like see it. So I thought that was cool, but that pattern actually gives your hair a length. So like I told you guys, my hair is like, it's pretty on like the thinner side. Like it's thick, but it's like thin. Like, I don't even know how to really express it. Like, you know, it's thick when it wants to be, like maybe right after I wash it, but then once I flat iron it, it's thin, you know? So like, take it with a grain of salt. Okay, so basically I wanted something that was going to give me some body or just make it look like, you know, give it that illusion that it's fuller. So I was like, this might work up. So that's what it basically does. It lifts the hair up, which I thought was like, yeah. Also has adjustable temperature. That's important because you want to be able to adjust your heat. You don't want it on that one setting. Who knows what setting that is. And so you could put it to whatever you want. LCD display. Let's see how high it goes in heat. 446, 60-degree swivel cord, because you know you want that cord to be so swiveling, girl. And I picked out a good one. They had like a great special. I don't know, it was like some Thanksgiving special. So this, I don't even know if this was like a special feature they had. I never saw this on their site, so I don't know it. You guys got to check it out to see if it's still there so you can actually read about it on your own. And let me see, this is really pretty too, like how they did it, and it literally feels like it right here. Like a little flat iron. What else? Anything else? 1-year warranty, which is perfect. And that's like the gist of it. But let's open it up. Their packaging is where it's at, ladies. I mean, I don't know who's doing the packaging over there, but this is sexy. And I think I mentioned this in an old video, Rejuvenique. This is oil that you can put in your scalp or your face, your whole body really. It has a pump right there, and it's super thin. They have one that's super light and then one that's regular. This is the regular one, which is just as fine. I prefer the regular one. I've definitely tried both of them, but the regular one was good for me. But yeah, that bottle, sexy.
Look at this. I love
Packaging that looks like, you know what I'm saying, like a big deal. Look at that. This is gorgeous. What is in here? Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's basically the instructions, so I'm gonna keep that handy. This is like elite, and then they have the backdrop for it as well. My gosh, guys, a presentation is serious. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on, it's a lot of stuff in here actually. Like I came with the gloves. I'm gonna show this to you guys, and a brush, like a rabbit tail brush. Okay, I'm gonna have to put this here. I have so much stuff around because I've been doing unboxing for like 2 hours already, but I want to see how this looks. This is so cool. I'm definitely going to have to do a review by itself on this, and I'm going to use it live. I'm not going to touch it. You guys see that it's brand new. So when I wash my hair and I'm using all of their products, and I'm going to show you what I use, I want you guys to be there so you can see how this looks. So I'm gonna try to get this done this week, but oh my gosh, this is so cute. Okay, Get the Monat. I've never gotten a flat iron from them or anything like that before. Oh, and oh, this is cool. Okay, so you see how it's open? You close it and it locks in place. You ain't never gonna get that nowhere else but Monat. That's what I think they pronounce it different ways too. So if I'm pronouncing it wrong, I mean, sorry. But this is how I say it. It just sounds expensive. This is adorable, guys. Like, you did this. And it's, oh, this is nice. It's so silky and it's like pearl. And it matches with the lips. All right. This is so nice. And then you guys, come on, you didn't have to do this. This is nice. This brush, this is a nice brush. This is like, this is like a good edges brush. Ooh. Okay, this brush looks like the one that make your hair super shiny. All right. And gloves. I don't even know if I need gloves, but I'm surely gonna take them. Thank you, guys. Oh yeah, this is really cute. That's a little Velcro. Come on. You guys gotta get this. Oh. All right, let me stop because y'all know it'll be extra. But yeah, you be flat your hair. Hold on, let me act like I got a piece of hair. All right, all right. All right, all right. I like that. This came as a free gift. This bag though. Look at the details on this bag. Oh my gosh. This is so freaking cute. Like, I can see myself with some nice lavender shoes, like, you know, some slide-ins. And then I can have this and be like, oh, I'm going to the market. Oh my gosh. All right, so I'm gonna like take whatever this is in here. Oh wait, I gotta be careful because there's stuff. Oh, okay. So, all right, so this is like the stuffing paper that was in there. And here are the products. Why am I so dramatic every time? Like, I cannot help myself. This is like getting out of control. All right. Ooh. This is another one. Girl, hold on. How many of these do I actually have in my collection? Seriously, what is going on? Okay. One of them look like it's on its way out, which is perfect because I needed a replacement. Look, y'all think I'm playing? Like, yo, this is how much I like these. I love them. This gloss mist, I'm like, hold on. If they ever discontinued it,
I am prepared.
because this, I don't play no game. This glossy shine mist, you gotta get it. Don't be that girl. Your hair's looking real dry. One thing about their products, they're gonna make your hair shine. For sure. My heat protecting spray. Now this is the spray. The one that I had showed you guys earlier. Let me pull it out. Not the frizz. I showed y'all the frizz. But this one here, the Thermal Protect Heating Shield. This is more like a creamier consistency. That's how that will look. I'm gonna just put it in my hair because why not? I know I have other things in there, so I just gotta massage it in. No big deal. It's gonna go in all in one place. Feels, and it looks so good, y'all. I mean, you could even use it like as a serum to slick back your hair, to be honest with you. But this one's good too because this one's less effort. It's a spray. So instead of putting on the cream all over your hair, you can section your hair and literally spray it. Now, of course, I'm not going to spray no more than that because I got to save my coins. But, oh, it smells so good. Probably the best. Yeah, I got to get y'all some from them. I'm serious. You know, I'm not going to give you no review, no BS review. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it 100%. And this is where it's at. So good. So good. So I love leave-in conditioners. And I'm not going to spray it, but I know I could feel that it's like really thick. You use their products and then you put the leave-in conditioner and everything like that. This is amazing. This is like breathtaking to me. Oh, I actually needed something like this. Hair thinning defense. Because I think I had mentioned to y'all that I'm like thinning, but I'd rather use this one because I had just bought something else. But wow, and it's thin, you know, because you don't want nothing thick. But let's look at it. Oh yeah, this will do. You know what I'm saying? Like this would be perfect if you wet your hair already and you have like that wet look, or at night before you go to bed and you put on your bonnet. And you know what's been saving my edges, y'all? Like, you know, it's kind of like an edges band. So it's a band that just kind of goes right over your edges with Velcro at the back. You probably saw it before. And then I put a bonnet on. I want my edges to be thriving. But I want to try some of this. I'm not going to use a whole lot. But let's see how this looks. Because I have other stuff in my hair right now, too. Okay, yeah, it's definitely thin. So, you know, not too overwhelming. I like it a lot. So, I'm going to try all these products. I mean, most of them I've already had. I just needed to get a re-up. That flat iron, though, I mean, like, well, the volumizer, it's not really like a flat iron. It's like a volumizer. So you use it in addition to your flat iron, but it's going to be so good. I recommend using a mask every time. So this one here is a replenish mask. So this is so good. Medium, I get the same one for medium or thick to dry hair. Like, it was like real thick. This mask is good. You see it's not going nowhere too, so you know that's a good mask. When it's not dripping anywhere. And it's like a subtle smell, so it's very light, very light. To try it, I'm going to give me a self-care day this week. It's gonna be so good. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I think that concludes it. That was everything in the box. And thank y'all for the bag. This is so cute. I'm gonna have to hang it up. I am so excited. Thank y'all for watching and sticking around. And if you haven't subscribed, and slam that like button or write a comment, please do now. But I'd prefer all three if possible. If not, one of the three just works just fine. But just make sure you subscribe either way. Hey guys, so I'm back. I just had to hop back on because I was just so thirsty to use this. So this is that volumizer from Monat that I'm using. So in my mind, right, I'm just thinking it's going to give it more volume. But then as I'm doing it, I'm realizing like, no, that can't be the case because it's making some type of pattern in my hair. So that's why I was looking like so confused. But then I realized like there's no way that this could just be just volume because it does have like a waffle pattern inside the plates. So as I'm doing it, I'm like, oh, this reminds me more like a crimper. If you ever used that, right? But the crimper would have just basically like 3 lumps, but this has several. So I started to get super excited because I never could wear my hair like this. Just like with natural curls, you know, it always looks uneven with the curls, like some are straight and then some are curly. But this does the job. Like, it definitely volumizes your hair, but most importantly, it adds a certain texture to your hair. So I guess depending on the texture of your hair already would be depending on the results that you'll receive. So my texture, it's pretty texturized already, you know, but it definitely added a lot more volume and a lot more texture to it just now. So I'm just kind of going on inside of my hair, basically trying to make sure I didn't forget any areas, because when you flat iron your, well, if you crimp your hair rather, right? Let's just use a crimper for example. You don't want to leave anything out, because then you'll have some straight pieces of hair and then you'll have some crimped pieces of hair. So I decided not to do my whole head, so this is why I'm like sectioning it off. I just really kind of wanted to get on to show you guys, and this is like a couple of days later, by the way. So I'm just kind of saying, okay, let me just do the front, might be the best bet. And I'm figuring out little tips as I'm doing it, like now how I'm doing it, like upward from the side, and then, you know, kind of crimping it that way, but then crimping it, but holding it, but then pushing it up a little bit. That helped out a lot. So guys, don't forget to always put your thermal protect on, your shining steel shield. That's what I had on. So I felt a lot more comfortable. So now I'm just pretty much doing the other side. And I'm showing you guys that yes, I definitely use that Thermal Protect Styling Shield by Monat. And I'm just continuing sectioning my hair. But I'm getting really excited because I'm like, what am I going to see now? Like, how is this actually going to come out? You know, but I'm glad I did it, because now I know. And it's nighttime here now, so I'm probably just going to go to sleep. But like, it definitely gives me an idea of what to do in the future, because I don't always leave my hair out. I pretty much keep it up in protective styles. However, I do have a couple of like U-part wigs that this would be perfect for, you know, because even the V-part wigs as well, when you use those, you have some leave out, and some of my V-part or U-part wigs are curly, and I was like, this would give the perfect curl. So if you girls are like me and you like to put on your, what I like to call exhibits, you know, this would be a great add-on to your collection. So this volumizer actually did more than what I expected to do. So that was phenomenal for me. And as I'm getting to the top, I'm like, wow, this is like really going well. I'm just so shocked, guys. Like, if you were in my mind at this moment, you'd be like, oh my gosh, she is just so shocked. So now I see like, hey, there are some straight parts in there. So you want to definitely get as close to the scalp as possible. And of course, be safe. You don't want to put it too close to your scalp because you'll be in some trouble. I also don't recommend putting it on the highest. You know, I know sometimes you girls think you could take it, but, you know, take it down a notch or two. You know, it doesn't hurt, you know, especially if you did not put any Thermal Protect Styling Shield by Monat on. So consider that. But this came out like pretty cute. So as I'm looking through it, I was like, okay, I definitely missed some spots. And I also recommend, like, I put on the shield, but I didn't put much like sheen on it. You know, this is a style that you might want to put a little bit more like oil prior to doing, you know, so that way you'll get the best sheen possible. I did also just wash my hair. So you know how it is when you just wash your hair. You know, it takes a day or two to really like settle in, you know, if you have my texture here. But either way, I definitely would hydrate my hair a little bit more before doing something like this, because it does require a nice amount of sheen and moisture. So what I decided to do was use the Rejuvenique. As you can see, this is their most recent bottle. And I put about 5 drops. I'm probably going to get a little bit more, but I kind of just like scrunched it up in there. And that Rejuvenique, you'll know, like when you put that in your hair, it gives a nice little shine. Like you might not be able to tell right now, but like you go outside and that sun hits it, oh yes. And you'll also be able to feel it. It's like super soft and it smells so good. It's like a hint of lemon. So I love that. So now I'm like, all right, my favorite thing, my glossy shine mist. So I'm just going to go ahead and section some of my hair pieces and spray that right on in. I'm kind of spraying it everywhere, right in the front as well, right inside of it, just get into it. Because like I said, you know, doing a style like this does require a lot more moisture than normal. So yes, this was very important because I told you guys about my edges. So what I'm going to use here is the Hair Thinning Defense by Monat. And I'm basically going to just put it all on my edges because my edges, again, are pretty dry. I just washed it. So, you know, I want to put some moisture in there, but then I also want to protect my edges as well. And it helps with the thinning, which is really nice because I see that it is coming in. I have been using it for like the last 3 nights and I do see a difference. And most importantly is moisturize when I wake up in the morning. I put this on at night as well. So that helped too. Normally for a style like this, if I was going out, I definitely would play more with my edges, you know, just to kind of get those baby hairs going. But, you know, I kind of just wanted to show you guys. And then I'm going to go show my husband, so I had to jazz it up. But thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you soon.
Don't you waste my time.